I'm so sorry, y'all. I got distracted. I've been watching Ryan Hall, y'all. He's a weather guy on YouTube, and we had a tornado earlier today hit, and I've just been paying very close attention. There are storms going through again, but it looks like they're just like regular thunderstorms. Things we're like kind of used to around here, not like the tornado from earlier. So please forgive my being late by a minute and a half. But I am here. Yay. Who else is with us this evening? I'm supposed to be reading Illusions of Decency, but I had so much getting ready for Thanksgiving today. I still have not finished Eleanor Oliphant, and I really have got to get this book done because it's driving me batty. I mean, I have like 100 pages and some change. So I will finish this one. If I finish this before the end of sprints, which I hope I will, if I finish it a lot before the end of sprints, then I'll probably just, or then I will start Illusions of Decency. So I need to get this baby done. I don't know. It's not hitting. I can tell you that right now. I think this book would have been so much better in third person. It's in first person, and she's totally unlikable, which is okay. Like I can read a story about an unlikable character. I always use Katniss as the thing. Couldn't stand Katniss. But I cared about her plight. I cared about what was going on. I was still rooting for her, right? This book, and it's weird. Like, she'll totally understand one thing and totally miss something else that are really the same things. I don't understand what's happening in this book. Right now, I'm only reading it because I want to know what happened to her when she was a kid. I've already guessed part of it. And again, the way she is talking in her head makes no sense. If what I guessed is true, then it doesn't make any sense. So I will find out for sure, of course, later. But if what I guess is true, then the way she thinks over and over again, she says things that don't make any sense. And then sometimes she's like, oh no, I can't think about that. Another time she's like, oh, blah. No, without mentioning that traumatic thing. It's so hard for me to say without just splurting it out. But yeah, I'm not really rocking it. Glenda, hello, Glenda. Good to see you today. How's the weather treating you out there? I've been watching it very closely, but it looks like there's one more storm that's going to go through in about an hour, and then we're good. So we'll be good for the rest of the night. So if I lose power, it's not my fault. But so we shall see. And Christina! You'll be on the news tomorrow with all the snowstorms. They're coming. And Christina says, remember to hydrate, feed thyself, check the laundry, take meds, stretch, and show some love to the like button. Also, make sure you sub and ring that bell so you hopefully get notified. Yes, please. Molly! So good to see you, Molly. I've been so busy this weekend. I feel like I've like ditched all my friends to like, do my job and sell books. Lame. You should have seen the puppy all weekend, though. She was so cute. She just had fun. Everyone's like, oh, can I pet her? And she did so good. Really good around kids, too. So, crossing my fingers. Really, really good. It's part of her training, right? It's a socialization. So, it worked really, really well. Let's see. Christina says, hey, Molly and Glenda. Molly says, a bajillion people read that so you can DNF and find spoilers. That's true. But I'm almost done now. I'm almost done. I might as well just finish it. If nothing else, it tells me... Here's the thing. Sometimes when a book is this short, if this book was 800 pages long, first of all, what the fuck? Second of all, I would definitely DNF it. But because I'm almost done, I just want to get it done. And this helps me as an editor too, because I am forming things in my brain. If I had received this book to edit, I know what I would have told this author, right? To how to recommend to make this better. I mean, this book got a lot of attention when it first came out, but that's just advertising. And then it just died, and it had no legs, right? And I see why. I see why it had no legs, because it doesn't quite work. Actually, I didn't even look and see let me see what it is on Goodreads. This one. How many stars did this baby have? 4.23? No. No, 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 no. No. 2 million copies sold, 4.23. Okay, I really want to know what people loved about this book. Now I'm going to have to read these 5-star reviews. I need to read some 5-star reviews. Why do people love this? Okay, the 3 people that I follow that have 5-star reviews just gave it a 5-star. Didn't say anything about it at all. I'm like, okay, all right, hold on now. 3-star, 5-star. Okay, yeah. Eleanor's a little bit odd. No, she's not odd. There's something wrong with her. Like, wrong with her might be the wrong term. Her brain doesn't work the same as everyone else's, which is fine. That makes me happy. I want more of that. But it seems inconsistent the way the brain's working. It's like somebody writing about someone on the spectrum, but they're not on the spectrum. So they don't quite. This should have been in third person, I'm telling you. It would have been much better. What? She thinks it's funny? I don't think this book is funny. Okay, her 5-star review basically just says what the book was about, not what she thought. Wow, this is crazy. All right, we'll see. Maybe people change their mind as they get to the ending. That happens. See, this is why I need to read it. I just got a 2-star. I won't read that whole thing. I might read it after I write mine. Because her first thing is, no, 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 no. All apologies to my lovely Goodreads friends who have liked or loved this book, but it's not for me. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's going to be me. So I'm very curious, but I'm not going to read that because I want to see. Sorry. Rabbit hole. What? Don't say that. Swearing. I know swearing. Sorry. And Bree joined us. Hi, Bree. Good to see you. Hello. I just finished Before I Forget by Tori Henwood Hohen. Is that the one with the Alzheimer's? Either does that author have Alzheimer's or their mother had Alzheimer's? I can't remember, but it's something like that, right? And posted my NetGalley review. Next, I think I'm going to start the Book of Azrael. Ooh. Did you get that audio? The NetGalley audio that has all of the... What's it called? Oh my gosh. Full cast? Is that what it's called? Full cast audio? And Molly says, go, Bree. Bree says hi to Molly. And Christina says, hi, Bree. All right. I think we should get started, because I want to finish this book quick before I lose power. All right, let's do that. I had ice cream for dinner, and I don't feel guilty. I'm an adult. I'm allowed. Bree, yes, in the book, that's what it was. The father has dementia, Alzheimer's. I love it. That looks like a very powerful book. Did you love it? Is it one I should pick up? Can y'all hear that? It ain't soft. Charles said, hi, Kelly. Hi, Charles. Somebody has a birthday coming up. So excited. Graphic audio. Thank you, Bree. That's what it's called. And yes, I scored the ALC. Yay, good job. That's awesome. Right before he had to run back to the mines. Yeah, this is a busy week for him, isn't it? Busy. And Glenda says, hello to Christina, Molly, Charles, and Bree. And Glenda, Lexi Rose reads is sprinting. Thank you, Glenda. Bree, yes, I loved it. 5 stars. Excellent. All right, I will add that to my list. I'm afraid might be experiencing this with my mother, so we shall see. Something I'm going to need some I'm not alone kind of advice. Right? Sometimes it's nice to know you're not the only one dealing with this thing. Yeah, you heard it? See? Yeah, that wasn't kidding, man. It was not kidding. And Christy said, yes, it's on Friday, and he has to work that day. It sucks. I was hoping he was going to be able to make it to the discussion. But don't tell him, Christina. We'll get it. But he won't get it till after his birthday, though. But I think we can make this happen. You know the publisher. We can get some signed copies. Molly, hey, I need advice. I'm doing a readathon that starts Wednesday based from a blog, and you have to link something social. Okay. So you mean like take a picture and put it on Instagram or something? What do you mean? What do you mean by link something social? I mean, you're on YouTube all the time, Molly. That counts. Totally counts. He might make it. Oh, yay, I hope so. I hope so. That'd be awesome. I'm telling you, Illusions is my favorite. Hi, baby. Hi, you want to say hi? Come here. Let's say hi real quick. Let's say hi while we're waiting for Molly to clarify. Come here. Oh, say hi. Say hi. Oh, you're such a good girl. Look, she's getting so big. Oh, cuddly. Oh, cuddly baby. Hi. Oh, hi. Oh, good girl. Oh, good girl. Thank you. You're such a good girl. Oh, of course, such a good girl. I'm not going to be able to pick you up much longer. Nope. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, you said you wanted to flop over. No, you don't? Okay. All right, down you go. Ooh, oof. She likes her belly rub, so I thought she wanted to flop over. And she was like, no, just kidding. She's like, nah, don't want to. She's getting so big. Let's see. And Molly says, apparently people don't like to do that because now I have people on Instagram asking me to share the info with them instead of them going and signing up. Oh, well, no, just all you have to do for those people is just put the link to where they sign up on. Right? So just put the link. You're just helping share so more people can get involved. That's all I would do. Just share the link to the video. Here you go. Here's the link to the video. Have fun. Right? Whatever the announcement video is. Just send them to that. Or the blog. Send them to the blog. Here's the blog. Go to the blog. You find out the info. That's what I would do, Molly. And Christine says, but if he does have to work, he'll be listening from work. Oh, good. They close down the deli at like 7, and you come on at 9. Yep, he gets done about 10, so he would be doing closing stuff. So maybe, cross our fingers. Yeah, that's my sweet girl, Cora. She's such a good girl. Aren't you such a good girl? Even the rain and thunder didn't scare her. She still went out and pottied like a good girl after she ate. Yeah, good girl. Yeah, my lights are flashing, so I hope I'll be able to sprint. We'll find out. Am I still online? Okay, it looks okay. Molly says, I feel like that is breaking some kind of etiquette. What does everyone think? No, they just want to, they're like, hey, what is it? Please let me know. And if they told you to share, if the blog told you to share on social media, they want that. That's what they want. So either share the info because you want to, because you're excited about it. If you don't want to bother, just link the blog. Just link the blog. Molly says, beauty puppy, she is such a beautiful little girl. The link is already in the post. Yeah, sometimes people don't read all of that. I would just post it to them again. And then you're being clear. I'm not explaining it. Here's the post. Go look it up. Let's see. Christina, you are still here for me. Okay, cool. All right. I'm going to cross our fingers. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's start our first sprint then. Feel like the old lady now. Right? That's what I would do, Molly. That's what I normally do. People don't read the things you think they would, even if they're readers. And sometimes they just get distracted and miss it too. So that's what I would do. Be like, hey, check out the blog. Check out the blog. Check out the blog. All right. So we're going to start our first reading sprint. You know, I have an hour on here, but I might cut it to 45 minutes. First of all, because I'm tired. So we're going to see. This weekend was exhausting, and then grocery shopping, and then... Though I did go first thing this morning. So it wasn't as crowded, but it was definitely crowded for a Monday morning. All the planning, all the decision making, and I still have a lot more cleaning tomorrow. And then the stress with the tornado. Did I tell y'all a tornado hit south of here? It was right, like I know the neighborhood it hit. I know people in it. They're okay. Thank heavens. But some people in that neighborhood, their houses, no roofs anymore. It's pretty weird for things like that to hit so close to the city. Normally we will get tornadoes, but it's with a hurricane. So just having it now is definitely off season for us. It's very weird. The storms are, we get storms, but not tornadoes. So it's interesting. Very fascinating. But yeah, the weirdest thing was like, it literally almost, we were looking out the window to see if we had to go grab the puppy and go get in the closet. Because so they were like, no, it dissipated. That's why I was watching Ryan Hall, y'all. And it had completely dissipated. And we went and looked outside, and there were leaves falling from the sky like it was raining. So, I mean, I've been through tornadoes in Indiana before where we like took shelter and everything. Never saw it with my eyeballs like it was coming right at me. But enough that we took shelter and went out, and it would have been like a neighborhood like this, right? That's just south of us kind of thing. So it would have been close to the tornado hit. But I've never seen leaves fall out of the sky like this. I've never seen that. It was freaky. It was like it was raining leaves, all different kinds. Wherever it hit, it just sucked up all those leaves, and it just drug it with them. It was weird. So weird. But... super cool though, since like no one died and we didn't get hit or anything. So from our perspective, it was pretty cool. But still scary. All right. Let us start our first sprint. Got 45 minutes on the clock. And let's see if I can get this book done. I'm not going to read 140 pages in an hour. but I should be able to make a good dent in it. So let's hope for that. All right, I'll see y'all then. Well, I made it past 200 and still don't like this book. I stick by my it would be much better if it was in third person. And Molly says it won't let me reply to her or even just my own message. So great, something wonky there. By the way, Christina, there's a different blog readathon that I just found that started today. And Molly, wow, they grabbed something from my account, I think, because their comment is gone and their account is now private after like 2 minutes of me seeing both. So I guess I'll reset my password. Yeah, that's a little weird. I don't know what they would have grabbed from your account, though. But admittedly, I don't really know how any of this works. So probably resetting your password is the safest bet. Chris says, hello. Hello, Chris. Good to see you. I hope it's been a good day for you. Yeah, except for the tornado. And it's still storming, but this storm shouldn't be as bad. And Glenda says hello to Chris. And Alicia says, hey, Kelly, just wanted to pop in and say hello, hug the like button, and leave you up for watch hours. Thanks, Alicia. I appreciate it. I'm watching Gilmore Girls. Started season 6. Kids are in bed. Got some cleaning done. Woohoo! Started season 6. Wow, you went through 5 fast. Last thing I remember is you finishing 4. Did the seasons get shorter? I mean, it's possible. Alicia says, I felt off today before no writing sprints. Right, it felt a little weird. It did feel weird today, I have to say. I have to say it did. Glenda says, hello, Alicia. And Glenda says, Nicole notes just finished. NetGalley November sprints. Sarah is next. Excellent, excellent. Molly says, thanks, Glenda. Thumbed her up. You are welcome, Molly. And Paula jumped in. Hello, Paula. Just swinging by to snuggle up to the like button. Yeah, I guess I got to look and see who else is on because I hit Nicole last. Like I liked her, so I need to go back and see who else is sprinting right now. Christina says, hi, Apula. Apula, what a great name. That's a cool name. I might steal that. Correction. Hi, Paula. And Jean joined us. Hi, Jean. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm understanding the reading slump. I'm getting it. I can see why that happened. I'm not gelling with this book at all. I'm standing by that it'd be better in third person. It's reminding me, Lessons of Chemistry. That one is also like autistic coded. And this character is autistic coded, but it doesn't work. Where Lessons in Chemistry, it worked beautifully. That was a 5-star read for me. It was genius. This is not working at all. So I wonder if this was so popular because Lessons in Chemistry was. And so people thought, oh, look, because it's not. This is nothing. Nothing like that. Let's see. And Jean says, I only finished Eleanor Oliphant because we had it for a work book club. Yeah, I'm finishing it because QWERTY, because I had it on my to be read this year in my 52 book club for name in the thing, and I thrifted it. I paid like $1.50 for it or something. And and when I fill out those things, I try to get books I already own as much as possible, right? And QWERTY reviewed it. So I need it for Hurkit. I don't have any of the ones that she reviewed. It's only 3 books, and I don't have any. And so when I saw she reviewed this one, it was already on my list anyways. So I have to finish it because I want to use it for Hurkit. So I knew there was another reason why I had to finish it. I just couldn't remember what it was. That's what it was. So I'm going to finish it. It's not like it's long, and it's not like it's a hard read. I mean, there's some emotional parts in it, but the emotional isn't hitting properly because of the way this is written. I think this story could have been incredible, but it's not written in a way that's working for me. Look, it's got 4.23 on Goodreads. Apparently it worked for enough people, but definitely is not working for me. Or Jean, apparently, and I get that. And Christina put up the current stop on the NetGalley train, which I have up on my other screen, so I'll run over there and hit like... And Christine says hi. And Jean also says hi. Kelly, I'm not reading the last couple of books I started. I'm not reading. The last couple of books I started are a little blah. Absolutely love The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Night for Autism Coded. Ooh, I will write that one down. I will look that up. Since we feel the same way about this one, I'll look that one up too. And yes, Jean, this is going into a little free library when I'm finished, for sure. This is not, I'm never going to reread this. Definitely going in a little free library. Again, it's got 4.23 on Goodreads. There are people that might love it. We don't know. Definitely not for me. Definitely not. So, but every book isn't for me. Every book isn't for anyone, right? So it's all good. It's all good. There's audiences out there for everything. And I have to say, I'm grouchier in my old age than I was in my young age. I don't know if it's just because of more experience, if it's because I have read more widely now, or if it's because I'm an editor now. I don't know what it is, but I'm definitely grouchier in my old age about books than I used to be. So we'll see what happens as I continue to get older, for as long as I possibly have the energy to do so. And I forgot to get any drink. So at the start of the next sprint, I'm going to go grab something to drink. And then I will get back to this. See if I can get this done. I will get this done tonight. I have to get this done tonight. I have too much to do, and I just want this over with. Oh, Christina says, no Christmas movie tonight, Jean? Yeah, that sounds like a good break. Watch a Christmas movie, since reading is just not gelling right now. I can get that. I'm also reading When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. I'm listening to that one on audio. That one's awful too. I don't know why people like that one. It doesn't work at all. It doesn't make any sense. There's been like this big surprise, and I didn't even care because I was bored. It doesn't make any sense. It's just, I just don't care. If you don't care about the characters, it's really hard to dedicate. If I didn't have all of this cleaning and stuff to do, I would have DNF'd it. It's a good thing I'm listening to it, not reading it. There's no way I could have got through that 600-page book as much as I'm disliking it. No way. But audio, sometimes I space out and I don't care. All right. See, I told you, grouchy in my old age. Grouchy. And you're watching the anniversary reunion at Everybody Loves Raymond. I love Phil Rosenthal. I love him. I love him. I love him. We are going to see him. He's coming to Houston January 24th. And my husband got tickets and we're going to go see him. And I can't wait. And I love him. I love him. I love him. He's one of my favorite human beings on the planet. If you have not seen Somebody Feed Phil on Netflix, watch it. It's so good. We need more Phils. 100%. Molly says, why do I hang out with you people? I don't know. Why do you hang out with us, Molly? Why? How crazy are we? Christina says, I was supposed to read When the Moon Hatched so many times this year. I got through the prologue, but don't ask me anything about it. Yeah, Christina, save yourself. Run away. Save yourself. I read Quicksilver 2 books ago. Quicksilver was great. I recommend Quicksilver. Quicksilver was a lot of fun. I had fun with that one. So if you want a romantasy that has dark hero and, feisty FMC, Quicksilver was way better. And fun side characters. This one has no fun side characters. This one is just drama for no reason. And you don't care about anyone. And all she ever says is, I'm going to kill you. That's her favorite thing. I'm going to kill you. I shall stab you. I'm going to kill you. I'm like, what are you, a bad puppet? This is ridiculous. And Christina says, because you love us, Molly. That's right, Molly. Because you love us. That's why you hang out with us. You can't help it. We're just so charming. Jean says, I have had a couple of blogs starting of books. Yeah, I was going to ask you about Feed Phil. Oh my gosh. Love Somebody Feed Phil. Makes me so happy. I cannot wait to see him. And you love it too? Yeah. I love it. It just makes me want to tour all the places he went to. Like food tourism is our thing anyways. Before him, I didn't know you could go to a place and like hire someone to give you a food tour. I'm like, why did I not know about this? We're like online doing research. That's way better. I'd much rather hire a local who knows how to take us around, right? Who knows the local area and can take us to all the cool places. That is awesome. So, yeah, I love it. But it has dragons. I mean, barely. Barely. Don't be too excited about the dragons. I'm telling you, man. Skip it. Megan! Hi, Megan. You're here just in time before I go to a new sprint. So, just need to make sure Molly's cool. Are you okay, Molly? Are you okay? What can we help you with, Molly? What's up? What's up? What you up to, Megan? Isn't it late for you? Is it late for you? Yeah. So I'm gonna go get some water and then finish this book up. I think my water is still packed. My water cup is still packed with the stuff from this weekend. And puppy is dead asleep on the floor. You know what, Jean? I read Fourth Wing, and because I'd seen enough about it that I knew what to expect, I actually enjoyed Fourth Wing. It wasn't great. It was not a 5-star read for me. It's not a new favorite. I won't read it again, but it was actually a fun trip. So it was just a fun escape into the world. It worked for me. The characters worked for me. I actually kind of enjoyed it. I get why it was so hyped. Again, I'm old and grouchy, so it's not a 5-star for me. But I quite enjoyed Fourth Wing. I am still afraid to read the other ones, though, because people who love Fourth Wing couldn't stand Iron Flame. And I'm like, well, I just thought Fourth Wing was fun. So what am I going to think of Iron Flame? So I don't know. And my daughter loved the whole series, and she says Onyx Storm doesn't even end. She said, the ending makes no sense. And she says, and then I found out there was a 4th book, and she was like, oh, okay. So I'm a little afraid of continuing. But, yeah, Fourth Wing was my surprise. Like, I was surprised that I actually enjoyed it. Christy says, I like Fourth Wing, but I'm pretty easy when it comes to dragons. There were so many dragon books out there. And like I said, Fourth Wing was fun. Just skip When the Moon Hatched. My gosh, what a waste of space. Christina, just don't go into it thinking literary masterpiece. Yes, exactly. Don't go into Fourth Wing thinking literary masterpiece. Molly says, I've had a shitty day since getting up time, and the stats of my extended Christmas celebration is up in the air, and I am so over it. Oh, Molly, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. That's so frustrating. Is there anything we can do to help? How can we help you? One of my top 5 books of the year. Which one? Fourth Wing? Don't tell me it was When the Moon Hatched. Because then I have to know why you liked it. What am I missing then? What am I missing? And if it is one of yours, if it is one of your top 5, then maybe you will like it, Christina. So this is good. This is why we discuss these things. Extended family celebration. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's so frustrating. When the Moon Hatched. Okay, well, there you go. So there's another opinion. Molly liked it. So there you go, Christina. Yeah, if I wasn't listening to it, I would have already DNF'd it. It does not work for me. You're missing my cracked mind, I guess. You know what? My mind's cracked too. I'm just saying we're probably cracked in different ways, right? That's the trick. We're just cracked in totally different ways. So that's part of it. And I do say, which I will put in my review too, is part of the reason I'm not gelling with it as much as maybe I should. I would never have liked it, but I don't think I would have been so eager to DNF it if I hadn't just read Quicksilver. Quicksilver is much better done. It was done, the pacing's better, the character development is better, the surprises are planned and set up much more believably. The world itself was more fun and more terrifying at the same time. So, where this one, it's all surface. Everything in this book is all surface. And please, every single time, I'm just going to kill him. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him. I can't love anyone. I'm not worth it. I'm going to kill him. For the whole book. I can't. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled program. Molly the Jester. No, I think Molly needs to be whoever the heck. I almost swore again. I mean, I don't want Christine to get mad at me. Because we are accepting of who you are. Who you are is all we need. I will still read it sometimes, but it was a buddy read with several different people at different times. Oh, no. Hey, see? Molly loved it. Top 5 of the year. So just because I didn't doesn't mean you won't. When the Moon Hatch was one of my few fiction books in the midst of about 3 months of nonfiction reading. Oh, that might also be why you liked it more, right? That makes a difference. It was like, oh my gosh, thank gosh, they were escaping things. There's dragons and kings, and this is way better. I would understand that. That would be cool. Yeah, I'm sorry, Molly. I was going to say, if you need somewhere to go for a good meal, I guarantee you can like head up to my brother's house. He's in Mishawaka. Molly says, yeah, but we haven't even had Thanksgiving and I'm already out of the Christmas spirit. Oh, I'm sorry. Really, when you're really looking forward to that thing all year and then don't get to do it, that is super depressing. I agree. And I love the idea that dragons have stars. Yeah, the idea of the world, like the little message that she folded up and flew, that was cool. Like there are some cool things in there. I don't think it was properly edited. I think if a good editor had gone in there and given her some hints, then I think she really could have elevated it. It has a lot of potential, but it doesn't reach any of them. This reads like a book when I first get it before I've gone through and edited it. That's what it reads like. Which is probably the reason why it makes me even more angry. Because I'm like, did you not listen to anything I told you? Oh, wait, I didn't edit this. Because the idea of it, the way the magic works, the big reveal that we can't say because Christina has it, that was cool. Except it wasn't the way it was done. But it could have been really cool. So, yeah, just that kind of thing. Christina says, I'm feeling that too. I asked Son today if it was okay if we don't do Thanksgiving this year. Yeah, I can get that. Too late. I got 20 people coming over. It's happening. I can't avoid it. I'm just more tired this year. I don't know. Is that what happens when you hit 50? Molly, Christina, you're like close to my age, if not my age, right? Is this what happens? Like, I am tired. Christine says, see, and this is why you do what you do. Maybe you should take over, Kelly. There's another book coming out soon. No, I'm not reading the next one. Hey, Jessica Kiwi. Hello. It is good to see you. Welcome in. Jean says, I find a lot of books aren't being well edited. Same, Jean. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. I'm like, come on, man. I know that's the expensive part, but... Molly says, I have a lifetime habit of valuing people and things by potential rather than actuality. Ah, see, that could also be why you would like a lot more books than I would, right? I need the actuality. Now, I do value the potential when I get it in my inbox and I'm going to edit it. It's not like I can't see the potential. But when I'm buying it, I want a finished product, gosh dogs. There's not potential. I want this should be the thing, right? This should be the thing. So... Molly said, yes, you do get tired. I'm telling you, I'm so tired. Jessica Kiwi, listening to the Book of Azrael graphic audio on NetGalley. Ooh, but you need part 2. Uh-oh. Of course, they only put part 1 up, huh? I see. They're torturing you. They're torturing you. I get that. Who was on earlier that got that? Who was that? I can't remember now. Somebody else was listening to it. Bree, that's it. Bree also has it. Jessica Kiwi. So Bree is also listening to it. Very cool. I hope you enjoy it. That's another one I have not done. because it's like the dark romance, right? Though I thought I didn't like dark romance, and I really liked Quicksilver, and I really liked Phantasma. So maybe I do like dark romance, and I should try it. Jean says, I find this year very exhausting. It is the political drama and expensiveness. Yes, yes. Everything's so expensive. And the old politics, there's actually part of my family, part of my friend, anyways, close enough to part of the family that I didn't even invite to Thanksgiving because I don't want to deal with that. Don't want to deal with it. Christina, he said no at first. He said he really wanted to have it because it is a family day. When I told him it would just be us, then he was like, okay, we don't have to. But can we have pie? Yes. Yes. Your son's the OG, man. Jean says, I am older than you, Kelly. Okay, then let me know, Jean. 50, around 50, is that when you start getting really tired? Or is it just because the politics and everything being so stupid expensive? Yeah, Molly agrees. This is pie season, don't you know? Actually, I'm going to try a new pie because I always make a pumpkin and a pecan. But this year, someone else is bringing a pecan pie. Someone else is bringing Mexican dark chocolate cupcakes. So I will make the pumpkin pie. And then I want to try, because I have never made it, is an apple cranberry pie. So I'm going to make, because even if it sucks, it doesn't matter because we've got lots of other desserts coming. I don't usually experiment for Thanksgiving, right? These are dishes that I know how to make, that I know are amazing. I have tried them before. I don't experiment because I'm feeding a lot of people. You're just going to have a good, standard, delicious Thanksgiving. But I can experiment when it's dessert. First of all, everyone's full anyways. And second, we've got enough coming. If it's gross, it's all right. It's all right. Doesn't matter. Because since I'm only making pumpkin pie, and the pie crust recipe I have makes 2 pie crust, right? So I'll use one for the pumpkin pie, and then I'll use the other one for the apple cranberry one. And Jessica Kiwi says, it's actually my first time reading it, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I understand why so many people loved it. If it's dark romance, then I'm Mickey Mouse. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Christina says, Jean and Charles are the same age, Kelly, just a wee bit older than me. Cool. Well, I thought Charles and I were about the same. No, you and I are the same age, Christina, right? I'm 50. So I turned 50 this year. Heck, we're celebrating our 28th wedding anniversary. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. We've been married forever. And Jess Kiwi says, but then I gave Unhinged Kane 4.5 and thought that it wasn't too bad. I'm not reading the Unhinged one, sorry. Molly, you should move to America. We're all about affordability down here. No, we're all moving with you to Canada, Jean. We're all going to see you. I'll bring you some Thanksgiving. It's delicious. Because you've already had yours, right? Christina, have you ever had a sweet potato pie? Oh, yeah, I love sweet potato pie, but no one else will eat it, so I don't bake it. I love sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes. Jean says, desserts sound yummy at your house. Oh, yeah, we love to cook and bake. We do lots and lots of cooking and baking around here. Well, we used to do a lot, but now the kids are we don't know when they're going to be home. We don't know what's happening. We don't have as many parties as we used to because things are expensive. So feeding a lot of people and buying the alcohol is just too much. Yeah. So we don't do it as much as we used to, but we did. We used to have huge parties all the time. And Molly says, I had to read a prompt, which was a book I want to forget I ever read. Show's Unhinged. Yeah, but you have to read a book you want to forget you ever read. Like, so you just have to guess you're not going to like the book, and then you have to read it and see if you don't like it? That's a weird book prompt. Jean, I am finding the weather is making me tired. Molly, yeah, the dark so early doesn't help. Molly says, well, she is a Mickey Mouse. It means it's not dark. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Molly, I was so happy to turn 50. Hated my 40s, although they definitely got me where I am. Nice. I liked my 40s. I also liked my 30s, though. I think my 30s were my favorite. You don't look a day over 35. Aw, thanks, Paula. You're very sweet. It's all the fat. It fills in the wrinkles. Christina says, yep, you and I are about the same age. That's what I thought. Jean and Charles were born about 3 weeks apart. Oh, that's awesome. Jean's second week in October is Thanksgiving. See, that's what I thought. I knew yours was before ours. I just couldn't remember when. Jean, are you ancient? Molly asks. Christina, I converted Charles' parents. I mean, they still go buy a pumpkin pie, but they love it when I make too many sweet potato pies, which happens every year, and they get a whole one. Nice. Nice. Jean, my best friend, says I'm ancient and decrepit. I'm a month older than him. It's all in the mood. Which means they always say you're as old as you feel, right? Which means I'm 80. Molly, just not Dolly Parton 80. She looks good. I don't know how she manages it. Even going through the health problems she's going through now, she looks freaking amazing. She's a magical creature. Molly, it was the Storygraph challenge. You don't have to read it. You had to have read it. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Cool. Just a Kiwi, or it could be a reread of a book you hated. I could be stealing that from. Don't you dare. That's wrong. That's just awful. I'm not rereading a book I hated. Don't torture me. Life's hard enough. Molly, you're welcome, Jesse. Paula says, hey, don't talk about my friend that way. I don't know if you mean Jean or me. All right. I guess I can't procrastinate any longer. I guess I have to get back to this book because it's definitely going to qualify for that prompt, I think, Molly. All right. Here we go. 45 minutes. I'm going to go get some water, though. All right. I'll see y'all soon. I say all right too much. And there is our second sprint. I made it to 240. I will definitely finish this book tonight, though probably not on these sprints. But, yeah, I mean, there was a moment I almost cried. But that should have been the end of the first act, not the end of the third. If that had been the end of the first act, this book would be so much better. So, very sad. I'm very sad. Like I said, I can always see the potential. But, you know, I do that for, I find the potential for a living. When I'm reading a book, I want it to already have found its potential. By the time it's in hardback form, the potential should be reached. Let's see. Paula was talking about Jean and I. And then Molly said, I don't think it's 100% true because I act like I'm 15, but here I am almost 53. I mean, if you're as old as you feel, there you are. You're 15. I'm 80. See, we even out somewhere. And Jean says, yeah, I think she means both. Yep. And Paula had to go. Good night, Paula. I hope you sleep well. You deserve it. Molly says night, night. And Glenda's good night, Paula. Have a good sleep and take care. Christina says sleep, sweet Paula. And I started to take a nap, trying so hard to stay awake. That was me earlier, Christina. I'm like, I need to clean the front room. I need to clean the front room. I couldn't, man. I couldn't. I grabbed the puppy and curled up in bed. I took a nap. I could not stay awake. And Colleen joined us. Hi, Colleen. Good to see you. Good evening, all. Reading Ruin by John Gwynne. Oh, you're on page 122. Oh, my gosh. Ruin is so good. Oh, my gosh. Ruin's so good. It's probably my favorite book of the series. So well done. Perfectly paced. Hits all the right emotional beats. So good. Oh, my God. It's so good. I'm so excited, Colleen. Chris, it is the first set of books I've kept in like 2 years because I'm definitely rereading that series. I'm excited to experience it again. It's so good. And Christina says, it is raining here, but not too cold. Charles is running late. Uh-oh. Be careful out there, Charles. And Molly says, okay, got back into the rainfall market. Now 82%. Ooh, you're almost done. Christina says, I've been sorting craft supplies all day. Oh, that's satisfying. I like doing that kind of work, though. It's really, really satisfying to do that. And throw away stuff I'm never going to use. Organize things so I can find it easier, you know, theoretically. But then you get to see all the colors and the textures. And I love colors and textures. It makes me happy. Jean says, front room or French room? Front. It's our, what would be here, our formal living room up front. It can be a formal dining room, but ours is carpeted. So it could be a formal dining room or a formal living room, depending on what they want to call it. We just call it the front room. Even though it's in the front of the house, what it ends up doing is just gathering all the junk. Because it's the room we don't really use. It's where I store all my books for the company. So they're all in plastic stacked up there. It's basically become my company storage room. Is really what it is. And so it needs to be reorganized, decluttered, and then the windows need to be cleaned since the front window's facing out, so it's got doggy nose prints for them looking out, you know, on guard duty. So I gotta get the windows cleaned and the carpet vacuumed. So, because that's the first thing people see when they walk in, and it's a disaster. So I need to get that clean. So I was like, I'm gonna go clean that, and then I'm like, nap time. It'll be the first thing I do tomorrow morning. I don't know. I'm pretty awake. I'm more awake now than I was this afternoon. I might do it after these sprints. We'll see. I say, and then I yawn. We'll see. Look, the only people coming over are family. They know I'm a mess. And they love me anyways. So it just makes me feel better, right? Plus, that's part of the reason we used to have families or parties all the time is because I only clean when people are coming over. And I don't mean only, like, you know, toilets get cleaned, dishes get washed, clothes get washed, right? But the actual cleaning,
That only happens if, like, it makes a mess. Like I said, my carpet in my bedroom's so clean because this puppy keeps peeing on it, so I keep shampooing it, right? So my carpet's really clean right now. So unless there's a big mess I have to clean up, right? Litter boxes get done on a regular basis, obviously. But when it comes to like vacuuming or dusting the fans or, mopping the floor or any of those kind of things, vacuuming the stairs, that has got to be done. All of those things, I like only do that if people are coming over. So it's like I need that extra, oh, people are going to be here, I better clean it. And that's what works for me. Molly, Kelly, please don't hold back. Open up. Tell us what you really think about that book. Molly, I know we haven't known each other for long, but we've talked deeply. And I think you should know by now that I don't hold back anything. I probably should hold back more, but I don't. That's why we said I don't lie, because I can't keep up with it. So, yeah. I don't have any secrets or hidden doors, unfortunately. I'm pretty boring. Let's see. And Molly and Christina says hi to Colleen. Christina says, and today was the warmest day of the week at 52. Tomorrow's supposed to be 48, then 44, and Thursday 34, and going down with defective snow. Uh-oh. Defective snow on the way. We had defective wind today. That's It's been snowing more regularly here. What I mean is like every other year, one day. That's more regular than it had been before. We'll see what happens. Christina, the true meaning of family. They know you are a mess and love you anyway. Exactly. Exactly, Christina. So, look, man, this ADHD brain does the best I can. Christina says, my house only really gets clean if someone, an OCD Virgo in the fam, says they are coming over. And then it is done and done quick. Yeah, see, that's it. Yep. It's like, oh, we're having a party this weekend. Let's go. It's time to clean. Molly says, we're supposed to get 2 inches of snow on Saturday. Oh, yuck. You're just making me realize it was the right decision not to move back to Indiana. Remind me when I'm complaining next summer about the heat. Did I say defective snow? Sorry, defective rain. My brain added words, changed words, made fun things. It does that. I used to say when my brain couldn't come up with a word, it would automatically put in thing. So automatically it would just throw in thing. So I'd be like, the car outside. I can't do it anymore because I trained myself not to do it. But every time. So I'd be like, defective thing. And they'd be like, what? What did you just say? Yeah, defective rain makes sense. But that my husband's clever like that. I am not. So that's his saying he came up with. We are clever in different ways. Molly says it really was, although I would definitely love to be your neighbor. I know. We would have so much fun. We could exchange books back and forth. Christina says mine does that all the time too. I know, these darn brains and words. You would think as much as we read that it would be able to really get them down. But talking, reading, writing, all different things. Different parts of the brain and everything. It's all language, but it's not the same. So, my brain is proof of that. Have I showed you all my cute bookmark? Look at that. Hogs and kisses. So cute. I love it. I'm tired. I asked Charles if he wants to watch that one show with that one guy, and he knows I mean Dead Zone with Anthony Michael Hall. That's called Years of Marriage. Zafo and I do that too. After 28 years of marriage, yeah, we could pretty much finish each other's sentences for sure, or just know references. Like when we play Code Names. I don't know if you've played Code Names before, but you have a 5x5 grid with words. So it's got 25 words on it. And then you split up into teams, and one member of your team is the spy master, who gives you a number and a clue. And you have to figure out which cards are for your team. So which words are for your team. And if Zafo and I play together, forget it. No one else. We have our own secret languages, our own quotes, our own clues, the things that mean things to us. We've got it down. So, no problem. So yeah. Yeah. That's a fun game. We like that one. It's one we can play even when we're drunk. So it's definitely one that we prefer. All right, so we have one more sprint left this evening for me. But luckily, with NetGalley November going on, there are permanent sprints, so we can do it forever. Jean said Paula has played Code Words. Yeah, it's so much fun. So we like that game. We play it quite often, actually, because we play a lot of like complicated tabletop games, but it's nice to pull out the simple ones for people who don't really want to learn all the rules and that kind of thing. And like I said, the ones you can play when you're drunk, you play those later in the evening. Codenames works great for that. Christina says, yeah, I can make gestures with noises and he knows what I mean most of the time. Exactly. You really know each other pretty darn well. Jean, what is your husband's name? It is really unique. Oh, no. His name is Kevin. Not unique in any way. You will often hear me call him Zafo because Zafo, when we first got together, we were broke. We just got out of the Navy and we were so broke, freshly minted newlyweds. And we moved in with my dad. We were that broke. And so for entertainment, we played this game called EverQuest. And it is a online game with a whole bunch of other people. It's, like Dungeons and Dragons inspired with elves and dwarves and quests and collections. I always love collecting things. All of these kind of things that you could do. You could craft things. It was really, really fun. It was in real time. The game was always on. You got on. You had a guild of other people, just like we're doing now talking. And so you'd have all this guild, and that was our social life. He'd play on one computer, I'd play on the other one, and we'd play back and forth. Well, his character name on that was Zafo. And we played that for years. And I have so many Kevins in my life, not just the one I've been married to for 28 years. I tend to call him, as soon as I'm in front of the camera, as soon as I'm in front of the monitor, not the camera, as soon as I'm in front of the monitor, he becomes Zafo. So I almost instinctively just call him Zafo. If we are in a group with a whole bunch of my other writers, and again, the writer I've signed, Kevin Petway, I have Kevin J. Anderson is a good friend of mine. There's Kevin Eikenberry. There are so many Kevins, not just in the writing life, but in our normal life too, right? Like in our family life. So Kevin, it's very common. So usually when we're in a big group of people, I tend to call him Zafo too. So that's not his actual name. It's his nickname. I'm the only one who calls him that. It's a sweet little nickname that I call him. Oh, look, Christina even spelled it right. Christina, I am so impressed with you. Nicely done. Molly, keeping in mind that I have 24 readathons for December, what should I use? D6, D8, D12, or D20? To what? To choose which book to read or to choose which readathon to start with? I need more details before I can tell you which die to roll. Kevin is easier to spell. It's true. We laugh, though. Kevin is the name, though, that it's the only one we know that people of every background. We've known people of Vietnamese background named Kevin. We've known people that are African Americans named Kevin. We've had Hispanic people named Kevin. We've had, and then of course, white people named Kevin. Like we've known like every race and creed of male named Kevin. Like Kevin it's just funny. It's not a name. People think Michael, John, which technically are more popular, I have no doubt. But it's weird that Kevin is also up there. It's at least spread out, where the other names are usually within they're more common within a race or within a religion or within a something, right? Kevin, all over the place. There's a Kevin everywhere. Molly says, oh, we're now also supposed to get 1 inch of rain on Saturday. Oh, yay. So you're going to get rain. And then it's going to freeze into ice and snow's going to fall on top of it. That was my favorite weather. I'm sorry, Molly. World of Warcraft has added player housing. Come to the dark side. We have decor. No, I can't play it anymore, man. We stopped playing. I had to stop playing when our son turned 1. Because at that stage, you know, he's walking around. We had to actually like pay attention to him and stuff. Ugh, parenting. So, yeah. So at that point, we just couldn't. And then now I just don't have time. I don't have time anymore. I don't play any video games, and it makes me very sad because I love gaming. Jean says, I have no Kevin, but tons of Kyles. Actually, Kyle goes across too. Maybe it's the cuss sound because there are Kyles in like every nationality I can think of too. Molly says, game boards for prompts. Well, I would say you want to be able to go around the whole game board. Do you have a beginning and end, or is it just you want to go around the whole game board? Because I like within one, if you're going to video this or anything, I like, or make a list to start with, I like to be able to go all the way around the board first, right? So you want anywhere between 5 and 10 books. For you, I would do 10 books, as many as you read, per sitting down to decide what to read next. So in that case, probably a D8 would be really nice. Christina says, laugh out loud, I cheated. I copied it from Discord. That's not cheating. That's smart. That is using your resources wisely. It is a Girl Scout trait, and I'm very proud of you, Christina. Good job. I think if we get a real computer for Charles, I will lose him to Eve. That's Kevin. No, here's the great thing about Eve, because that's what Kevin Zafo still plays. He does play Eve. It's really not that all-consuming. It's really press a button and wait for a while. Oh, look, I'm going to go mine ice. I'm like, you're mining ice again? He's like, yep. I'm like, have fun. Well, if he wants to join Zafo's guild, let us know. Molly sounds good. That looks fun. I want to see how fun it is. Christina says, oh, thanks. All right. Look, I'm procrastinating again. It's okay. I'm almost done. And that moment that just happened was beautiful. So I really wish that had been the end of Act 1. Yeah, I really wish I'd gotten to edit this book. All right, here we go. there we have it, folks. Our 3 sprints. I made it to 284. Not bad. I will definitely finish this tonight, just not on sprints here. I'll probably pop over to Sarah's and see what she's doing. And get this baby finished up tonight, which will feel really good. It's those little accomplishments in life that keep me going. So much is out of my control. Like, as you can see, I am a slow reader. So it's about dedicating the time to it. Because I just can't read very fast. Probably because I can't shut my brain off long enough to really, really just read. As you can tell by when I talk about the books, I'm analyzing the entire time. Let's see where Molly says, finish the Rainfall Market. Yay! I love these kinds of books. What kind of book? Was it good? Starting the Store by James Patterson. Ooh, got 5% in. Nice. Molly says, thank you for the sprints, Kelly. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. Hopefully you will find some plans somewhere cool to be. We've been talking. I know we got 20 people over, but one of the local churches that we're not a member of, but they did a lot with Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts. So I really, really like that church. Not a member of the church, and I used to have a key and a code to their security, right? Because we used it so much for Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. And that's how much they care about the community. And they do a Thanksgiving meal, right, for the community that anyone is welcome. And I've always thought it might be really fun just to go cook with them and serve with them. So I don't know. We might do something more like that next year. We shall see. And Chris says, thank you for the sprints, Kelly. I hope you're able to relax this week. This week, this was all the relaxing I get. No, not this week, but next week. And I got my husband these little cards for his anniversary where you can pull them out. And I got one pack that's Houston and one pack that is all of Texas. And you can pull out a card and scratch it off. And whatever it says, you go on that adventure, right? So I think since it's our 28th anniversary, which is what I bought him for that. And he loves to go do fun things, which I love to go with him, right? I love these things too. But deciding where to go and making all the plans always stops us. So we're like, here you go, honey. I took all the planning out of it, or all the decisions out of it. Here you go. Let's scrape it off. And we're just going to go there, wherever it is. So we're excited to do that. That looks like a lot of fun. So we shall see how it works. And Kiana joined us. Hi, Kiana. So good to see you. Molly says it was good. I don't know if they are something other than fantasy, but the Japanese store translations. I don't know what that means. Christina says, got a few more things sorted and packed, and Charles got home. Yay! Welcome home, Charles. And you're about to put son to bed. Excellent. Glenda, Sarah is sprinting now for NetGalley November. Then Atia will be sprinting next. That sounds great. I'll probably go over there to get the last bit of this done. And Christina says, thanks for hosting today, Kelly. Have a beautiful week and holiday. See you Monday, unless you sneak in some time on the train. No, you see me Friday, remember? So Friday, we have the Shore Leave Book Club at 8 p.m. Central. And we'll be talking about Illusions of Decency. Book 4 in the Misplaced Mercenaries series. Misplaced Mercenaries. Sorry, Misplaced Adventures is the expanded universe. So Misplaced Mercenaries. It's my favorite. I'm so excited to talk about it. It's also Charles's birthday. I mean, come on. We got important things. There's important things to talk about on Friday. And Chris says, I find Thanksgiving week to be annoying as I don't do anything with my family. The person who used to do the dinner doesn't do it anymore since her son's died. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's really hard. That would be tough. Charles says, too bad you don't leave. If you lived close, we would just have you over. We have lots of people that come. Like I said, we've got 20 people coming over. I find Thanksgiving, and usually there's always someone that just shows up too. So like someone else is like, hey, do you mind if I bring so-and-so? Of course we don't mind. Please bring them. Charles says, Time Pirates, arg, made it to page 164 of 705 in Catabasis. Wicked fun. It is wicked fun. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I really, really like Catabasis. Let's see. And Christina says, remember to hydrate, feed thyself, check the laundry, take meds, stretch, and show some love to the like button. Also, make sure you sub and ring that bell so you hopefully get notified. Chris, I just saw on Kelly's community post that I will be choosing her books for December. Oh, did you? Did you, Chris? Is that what you saw on the community post? Yeah. Glenda laughs. Don't encourage him, Glenda. Don't encourage him. Christina, oh yeah, I forgot Friday. Actually, I am blocking it out. Not my fave day, other than Charles's birthday. I'm sorry. Is it because it's a sales day or just you don't like Friday? Christina, current stop on the NGN train is Sarah. Yep, I will be hopping over there. Molly, it's a whole genre of kind of speculative books that were written by Japanese authors and then translated. They are set in convenience stores, bookshops, markets. Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was an entire genre. So that's like, like this? Is this in that genre then? Before the coffee gets cold? I have that set to read this year. And Chris says, happy early birthday to Charles. And Christina has all the important links up there. Chris says, I have fun. I watch British murder mysteries, or this year I'll watch Joan Crawford movies. Ooh, wait, I thought you said fun. I don't know, I call them fun. Dramatic, but not fun. Charles, I will try to chime in for Shore Leave on Friday. The plot and magic and illusions are so much more. Right? It reached a whole nother level in that book. It's so cool when an author finally figures out how to hit it right. And that's Illusions. It's so good. And Glenda says, thank you, Kelly, for hosting. Have a happy Thanksgiving. See you tomorrow morning for writing sprints. Nope, not tomorrow morning. We are not writing this week in the morning, but I will be here Friday. And Christina says, well, have a fun reading month for you in December, Kelly. Chris knows how to pick a book. Why are you all encouraging Chris? Don't do that. Torturing me. I am terrified about what Chris would choose for me. Charles says, thanks, Kiana. And Christina, why am I not seeing Kiana's chats? Live chat. I'm obviously missing chats. Why would they put everyone in there except Kiana? Why does it do things like that? There we go. There's Kiana. Let's see. Where was I? Make sure I don't miss any more from Kiana. Christine said, no, my dog died on Black Friday, so it's always Black Friday. I'm so sorry. You have the kitty, though. Right? Isn't that like, aren't they connected? Just hug the kitty more. Melly's like, yes, I think so. So you think this is in the same genre? Well, we'll see if I like it. I have no idea. Never read anything like it, so I'll find out when I do. I mean, it's not that long, and it's huge writing, so. Molly's not seeing Kiana either. See, it's because you have to do live chat instead of top chat. But Kiana was the only one they weren't listing. It makes no sense to me. I don't know how the bot is choosing. And Glenda says, oh, Christina, yeah, it's sad when you lose the babies. That's why I had to go get a puppy. Lost my baby this summer. And I was like, nope, puppy. See, it's the day Shadow joined you. It was a soul jump type thing, but it still hurts. I understand. Chris says, I'm actually good at picking books for people. I make sure the books are fun and short. I read enough traumatic books that I'm not recommending them to other people unless that's their jam. Aw, that's awesome, Chris. I mean, I want to believe you. Now, do I believe you could pick really good books for people? Yes. Do I believe you would also enjoy messing with people because it's a lot of fun? Also, yes. So you'd probably pick me like 5 stars, and then you give me a 6 that I just wouldn't even question. And then giggling the whole time. I can see it. I'm sorry. I see the future. I could totally see that happening. Molly says, hey, I was dropping Mommy Dearest quotes today. Oh, look at that. We're all in a Joan Crawford mood, apparently. Glenda says, everyone else, see you all on Sarah's sprints, then on Atia's sprints. Where is Kiana? I don't see her either. Hello to her. Yeah, see, I only saw because someone said hello to Kiana. But if you have to switch that top where it says top chat, it has to say live chat. It's very frustrating. Charles says, thanks, Chris. Christina says, second time today that Kiana was ghosting. See, it's weird. It's really weird. And Glenda says, happy early birthday to Charles. Molly, I haven't read that series. You mean this one, I'm assuming, right? I will let you know if I like it or not. As you've seen today, I don't hold back. But it doesn't mean you won't, right? Just like we said earlier, we had different. But I will tell you why I like it or don't like it. So that way you can make a better decision. Like, oh, that thing that really drives Kelly crazy. Yeah, but it doesn't bother me at all. So I'm in. And Kiana says, yep, that happened to me earlier. That's frustrating. It's like, I mean, we're already on the internet yelling into the void. And now you're literally yelling into the void when it won't put your comments up. It's just frustrating. Chris says, I'd go to the movies on Thanksgiving, but seeing the second Wicked movie is my idea of torture. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but I want to see the first one and the second one together. I have seen the musical and have the original music memorized. But I love the music. Problem is I cannot stand Ariana Grande, so I've been putting it off. Molly, Kiana, you need to talk more. Glenda, Chris, there are other movies in theaters such as The Running Man. True. And Sorsha was a Australian German Shepherd mix. Aww. And she was a red tricolor, so she looked like a Reese's peanut butter cup. Oh, what a beautiful baby. We saw so many puppies at the market we were at this weekend. It was really cool. They even had an Irish wolfhound. Have you ever seen an Irish wolfhound before? Oh, beautiful, huge baby. So cool. Let's see. Charles says, I appreciate the hosting and the talking, Kelly. See you Friday. See you Friday, Charles. We got laughs and bye, Charles. Charles, you need to get sleep when you can, man. Go sleep. Kelly, I feel like Ariana is mean in real life. Exactly. I saw a video once where her and whoever her current boyfriend was at that time, which is not judgment on my part. I don't care, man. Go have fun. That's not the problem I have. But I just don't know who it is what I'm saying. Went to a donut shop and she grabbed a donut off the counter, licked it, and put it back. And I was like, nope. No. I'm out. And if you read, I'm sorry, or I'm glad my wife died, or I'm glad my mom died by Jeanette McCurdy. Yeah, I was like, oh, see, I knew that girl. So that's my problem. It just ruins it for me. You're supposed to like Linda. So, yeah, I just can't. Chris, I have 45 free tickets to use at the movies, but there's nothing I want to see. I'm very picky. I kind of want to see Running Man. If nothing else, it should be fun. I mean, not Joan Crawford fun, but fun. But I'm having the same problem. Every time Zafe and I are like, let's go see a movie. We look at what's playing and we're like, you want to go to a bar? Christina's like, yes, I want an Irish Wolfhound so bad. I've been asking Charles for one for years. Oh, this baby was huge and gorgeous and must die in the heat in Houston. I don't know how that poor thing survives. Kenna's like, I remember that. Yes, the donut scene. I will never not forget that. I know kids are dumb and do dumb things, but she wasn't that. She was in her young 20s. She was, and so it's not like she was 13. And even a 13-year-old, I'm going to tell that kid, we got to talk, man. There's no way. So yeah, I was like, no. Yeah, exactly, Christina. Ew, gross. And because I've got that image so permanent in my head, she has to do some like major something to clear that from my brain. But it's so hard to watch her in this role that's iconic to me when I just can't. Look, the girl can sing. Holy crap, can she sing? But
You know, there's lots of girls who can sing. They could have cast somebody who doesn't lick donuts and put them back. Ugh. You thought you imagined it. Nope, you did not. I remember it. Unless you and I had the same hallucination, which does happen sometimes. I'm sure if we Googled it, we could find it. But I don't need to see that again. Molly, I refuse to read that book. Glad Mom kicked the bucket. Oh, really? I actually quite enjoyed it, except enjoy it's wrong, right? Because it's awful. It's awful what Jeanette had to go through. She's coming to Houston, too. I was thinking about going to see her. We are going to go see Phil, though. I'm so excited. Chris says the media tour for Wicked has exhausted me. I'm tired of both of them. I used to call Ariana Grande a donut rapist, but I know that's not a PC thing to say. Cece, you remember the donut thing, too. So how is this not a thing? And yes, they remade Running Man with the dude from, he plays the blonde hot guy who's really good, but also arrogant from Top Gun. Maverick, from the remake, Maverick. And he plays the Val Kilmer remake, right? The redo. And he's also in the Twister remake. Apparently he's in lots of remakes and Running Man remake. He's just the man doing all of these movies that have already been done before, apparently. But my daughter is in love with him. So yeah, as soon as that was even advertised, I was like, oh, Jenna, look. And Chris says, Cynthia and Ariana have spent the last year trying to convince people they are nice people. I know nothing about Cynthia. So that I not a single thing. Plus, I remember her blackfishing when she came out. Kiana said, yeah, oh yes. There are all kinds of things she did. It was not, there's so many layers of, I'm not an Ariana fan. Look, it's not like me not liking her has hurt her at all. She's doing great. I think it's okay. I think she's going to be fine. So, yeah. Yeah, Chris remembers it too. Yeah, we all remember it. It happened. This is not Mandela effect. We remember it. But, awesome. All right, I'm going to log off. I'm going to get this book done. Not this one. This one. That's odd. They're like the same color scheme. And then I will probably go to bed so I can get up early enough, walk this dog so she's not driving me batty, and cleaning and baking. They go hand in hand. You got to bake something and wait for a little while. So then I go clean something. And then I do the next stage of the baking. And then I got to clean something. And then the next stage and back and forth. That's all day tomorrow. And it's actually been a while since I did it. Hence, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. I don't like doing the same thing over and over again, but doing something I haven't done in a while, that's fun. Thanks again, Kiana. Absolutely. Right, she doesn't need us as fans. Exactly. Kiana, she's doing fine. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and I'll see you Friday night for Shore Leave Book Club.